Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that one of our admin received, and the translation, it reads like this. Hello, how are you? Can you please post my own story is anonymous. What I need here is real-time advice. If there is anyone who can offer me any kind of advice, I'll be grateful for that. And if there is any other South African woman who has left her country going to Nigeria after the passing away of her Nigerian husband or boyfriend, please advise me what are the advantages and the disadvantages of the things that I want to do, as well as to other Nigerians as well, if they can give me advice, because my boyfriend, when he passed away by that time, I knew very well that he was part of a cult group, and he promised me that he was going to come back, and I did not even understand what he meant by coming back. In your culture, dear Nigerians, does it even exist, everything that is happening to me? Or is it just a demon that is just playing around with my mind? In your country, are there reports of men that have woken up, returned from the grave to marry their wives? Because that is exactly that is happening to me, and the spirit of my late Nigerian boyfriend wants me to go and stay in the village where he was born, where he was buried in Nigeria. He is like, you need to go there and stay, and you are going to be my wife, in which I'm really scared of taking such a huge step. Please do not judge me before you hear me out. I'm not mad, I'm not crazy. I feel like I am a girl who played with fire, and now I feel like I am being burned by that fire that I played with. My name is Pretty, real name hidden. I am 26 years old. I was born and raised in Soweto, but now I feel like I am living between two worlds, the land of the living, which is here in South Africa, and the land of the dead. Usually I see myself in Nigeria. When I'll be fast asleep in my dreams, I am transported by my late boyfriend, and I wake up in that country. And for me to return back to this land of the living, I think it is going to take some miracle, because this man has even told me that he's not going to allow me to date another man. This is how it all started. It was back in 2018. Life was so soft. I was dating my man whom I had met in Pretoria. He was a Nigerian guy who was based in Pretoria. Like, I really loved his beard. I loved the way that he used to wear so many different labels. He even bought for me a beautiful iPhone 12 Pro Max before any of other people knew it even existed. He was spoiling me. He was paying rentals for my sister, because I was staying with my sister at that time. We even would go for 6 months after he would have paid for the rent, and we would remind him after 6 months that he has to pay. So you would be paying rentals for my sister twice a year. Even my sister's landlord was really impressed with the way that this man was taking care of me. Hair installations after each and every 2 weeks, and we would go to different cafes, and then we will just enjoy life. Usually it will be me, my sister, and my Nigerian boyfriend and his friends. He used to call me his queen, and I called him Babaka Future. I knew he had businesses. Some were legit, but some scrapyards that he was involved in, they were not so clean. But who ask too many questions when rent is paid in time, even paid before you even think about it? But then December 2019 came, and everything ended. My beloved boyfriend, he went. That was when I learned that he had passed on. He went to Nigeria for Christmas. He said that he was visiting his family. I even said, how can you go when people are not traveling like this? But he made his way to Nigeria. To my surprise, later on, that was when I discovered that he passed away 2 weeks after he had left South Africa. What I did not know at that time was that there was an occultic gathering which he was supposed to attend in his country, even though he had made it known to me that he was a ritualist, but he was not so open so much with me, and he was involved in an accident. So it was his time to die. Like it said that when you are part of an occultic group, there is a time which is set for you, which you cannot escape, a time for you to die. He was involved in a car accident, buried quickly, and then I cried only for 2 days. I blocked the number because there was another guy who was trying to propose love to me. I don't know if it was the cousin, brother, who the hell it was. I really do not even know. So I ended up blocking that number, and I said it is time for me to move on with my life. Yes, I tried to move on, but life went downhill so fast. No more soft life, no more petrol money, no more weekend vacations. I started hustling, doing women's hair from home. It was never the same. I used to be someone that would be treated so well by my boyfriend, and now I was back on the market. I would meet boys that were just using me in ways that were so cruel. I was used to my boyfriend who never cheated on me with all the money that he had. Then there was this other day. It was around 2:30 a.m. I felt someone standing next to my bed. At first I thought that maybe it was load shedding messing around with me. I opened my eyes, and there he was. He was wearing that same shirt that he wore the day that he left for Nigeria. Spoke to me, and he said that since he had never paid lobola for me, it was like, here is your bride price, and I went back to sleep. Then when I woke up, I saw 100K, my sister. I had never seen so much money in my entire life. The first thing that I did, I counted it. It was real. Like it was real. Second thing, I started spending that money. I spent it so quick. I bought a new iPhone, many Brazilian wigs. I started going on shopping sprees. I went to Cape Town with my sister. We even paid rent, and we were staying at a different apartment. I thought that this money was never going to be finished. In 3 months, I finished all of that money. That was when I started to have bad dreams. He would come to my dreams. He would knock on my door, but when I would open, I would see no one outside. Then one night, I had a clear vision. This was not a dream. I saw him in a vision. He said, since you accepted the lobola money, you have to come and live with me in my village. I woke up and I saw that there was blood on my bedding. So I want to know, does these things even happen in Nigeria, that you can stay with your late husband in his village, the ghost of your late husband? That is what has been happening. I know that I might sound like someone who is losing her mind. Guy even called me using that number that I blocked, that he was using when he was still alive. And this man has been telling me to go to his country. I don't even have money. Please help me. I don't know what am I supposed to do. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with this translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. She was asking, do things like this happen in Nigeria, whereby if your husband dies, he can come back to you, saying that he still wants to continue with the relationship. So she wants advice. Let us try to speak with her in the comment section.